So the Australian election campaign is in full swing, and I heard about a protester who approached Albanese in his hotel lobby area, which was...
I have a question for you on behalf of hundreds of thousands of Australians around the country who are unable to afford housing. And I have a question for you, Mr Albanese. When are you going to put Australians first?
Robbo, how do you feel about the rise in immigration, mate? Do you think it's fair?
Now, what part of that is a protest? The person was on his own, videotaping, obviously, being polite, didn't swear once, didn't throw punches, there wasn't chanting in the background, there wasn't loud music. This was just a genuine Aussie voter who obviously hasn't heard from Albanese or probably Peter Dutton their policies on immigration and things like that, and is curious about it. It's a very legitimate question to ask, and obviously mainstream media, you're not asking the questions that everyday Australians want to know, and that is why they have to find out where he's staying. They have to hijack their events. Now, apparently there's been around 10 different situations where protesters, that's what they call it, I call them our voice, to be honest. They're really brave what they're doing. It's happened about 10 times over this campaign so far, and they've had to ramp up security because, goodness gracious, a everyday Aussie asks me a question I don't want to ask. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to ramp up security. These people aren't throwing punches. They're literally asking you legitimate questions about this country. Another person was asking about housing and how he can't afford to get into housing, and he's young and he doesn't see a future in this country.
Mr Albanese, don't you think 1.8 million immigrants in 5 years is going to increase demand on the medical system? What about the fact that people my age can't get any housing, we can't get rentals anymore, we have no future in this country?
Anthony Albanese, Peter Dutton, I can't believe you are the two best choices in this country, but at the end of the day, if people are asking serious, legitimate economic questions about their country, can't you answer the questions? And if you can't answer the questions, then who are you actually serving? Politicians are serving the people. You're supposed to be our voice, but now you've become this protected species and you need security to stop legitimate questions. I mean, how weak can you possibly be? Australian politics, no offense to the good politicians out there, but it is an absolute joke. Our politicians need to be asked hard questions and they need to be forced to answer them. And if you can't answer them, you're not fit to be a politician. It's really as simple as that. So for the people who are doing this legitimately, safely, without violence, good on you. I am so glad that we have people like you that are willing to risk it like that. You're doing nothing wrong. You're asking the hard questions that we would ask if we were there too. So thank you so much. And politicians, grow up. Do your job.